Okay, here we go. What's up, everybody? It's Dave Drakes with the Collective Experience, and we are back for another TCE live watch party for Indianapolis. Sorry for being a little bit late. We're juggling a lot today, a lot of ride day tomorrow, bunch of stuff going on during the week, but we're here to watch some Supercross, and it's going to be absolutely thrilling. I can only imagine what we're going to see this weekend based off of last weekend's race in Detroit, which, I mean, you saw the mayhem. It was absolute just craziness, carnage everywhere in the 450. 250 was heating up to be a really good race. And yeah, this is going to be a good one. So heat number one is off for the 250 class. And I'm really excited to talk about this one. I'm even more excited to talk about the collective experience, what we offer for our internship program, where you, the avid fan, can go behind the scenes working for a professional race team, whether that's for being a mechanic, gear person, gear rep, team manager, you name it. It's a host of different roles that you can play within the industry to fit your interests and your talents, and we get you working at the highest level of the sport. Check out thecollectivexp.com, get signed up, work with one of our race teams. You're going to absolutely love it, and over 80% of our interns get hired into the industry in some pretty cool roles, and we don't want you to miss out. Thecollectivexp.com, at thecollectivex on Instagram. Let us make it happen for you. So making it happen out front, looking at the race, is Cameron Mcadoo. The guy just looks absolutely solid. I mean, I talk about this week in and week out about Mcadoo, is that he has the ability to step it up every single year. And I know everyone thinking, yeah, okay, it's pretty easy to do that. You know, all these guys are training every year, but to be able to make incremental steps in any level, when you're at the top pinnacle, tip of the spear of the sport, it's quite incredible, because the depth of the classes are getting just increasing every year. They're getting deeper and deeper. People are getting more and more talented. A lot of more resources are being dumped into these teams. So from a component standpoint, at least, I don't know about funding. that's always a struggle. But at least from a component level, I mean, everybody's just they're up in their level every single year within the sport. And for one singular rider to continue to keep meeting that and being at the top, it's a lot. It takes a lot, and it says a lot about the heart and determination, and that's what Mcadoo has in spades. And I'm really, really amped to see somebody, who was really under talked about, underappreciated for a number of years, really starting to come into the limelight and be a talk when it comes to title contention. I think it's phenomenal, and it's super cool. It looks like we've got Mcadoo up front, Hampshire, Oldenburg, and Jace Owen. Man, Jace Owen is it's getting a lot of light this year. I'm pretty stoked to see somebody getting going like that, and starting to put together a pretty solid race. And one thing that no one really talks about is how awesome these Club MX, I almost said Cycle Trader. These Club MX bikes are. They're solid. I mean, they're looking every bit as fast as some of the Star bikes or other factory team bikes, and yeah, it's looking really, really dope to see, again, another outfit in the series just coming out and logging in these good rides. I mean, it's what the sport needs. It's going to help us continue to keep growing and doing better. Get into the chat. Make sure you guys ask us a bunch of questions. We want to keep talking and get some dialogue going. I'm going to see if I can get a guest in here at some point. Got schedules mixed up, as you can see, so a bit behind, a bit off kilter, but we're going to continue on regardless, and we're going to get going. So let's see. Bunnyman checking in. How many days can you work? Every single damn day, dude. Every day. So yeah, I do still ride. I'm actually going to go out and ride tomorrow, get some laps in, some throttle therapy. Since I moved to Texas, I'm going to try to ride at least once a week if I can, because the weather down here is just absolutely amazing right now. So I got to get some seat time and make things happen. And also making things happen, if we go back to the race, man, Smith is looking solid, man, looking super, super good out there. I did not expect him to have such I'll say a standout year for 2022. I didn't really think he'd be quite where he is right now. I mean, nothing against the bikes or him, but I mean, a lot of his contenders, a lot of the contemporaries have been vying for championship titles year after year, where he's kind of been plagued with injury here and there. So that can kind of put you behind the eight ball, but it doesn't look like he's lost that much, man. I think maybe a couple more races, and we might see him like really making a push for the front from these guys. And I think he's on a pretty solid team to where they can get the bike set up exactly the way he likes it. And we can start seeing him really, really pushing it. Speaking of pushing it, I noticed that Nicoletti, not looking like he's like he's showing much in this one. It says he's out, and I did not watch any of qualifying, so I hope he's okay and it's not like a super serious thing. But it's always good to see Nicoletti out there. The guy is absolutely hilarious and such a good dude. So shouts out to Nicoletti. And one thing that I do have to touch on is I talk about a lot. Love the East Coast tracks. They are super, super good. I love the fact that they get ruts. It's a little bit more spongy. You see more lines. And they usually build the tracks a little bit more technical. So it makes for much more interesting racing, in my opinion. I really like the way that this track looks. It looks super good. Seeing in track walk that, it was soft. A lot of riders were talking about the elevated sand turn and how that's going to break down. And a lot of them were expecting, or at least hoping, for multiple lines in the sand turn. And I got to tell you, I'm expecting the same thing. And this track really it shows a lot of options, a lot of opportunity when it comes to making passes. So that's one thing that's cool. Not a lot of option lines, but I mean, you might start seeing some guys getting brave and doing some 3-ons and some 3-offs or 3-outs of things. So I'm hoping that's the case, and we can see something cool happen. All right, let's see. That's where Jason O'Connell. What's up, Jason? Going back to the chat really quick. I owe this guy at least a couple bucks, and I keep telling him I'm not going to ride, and I keep blowing him off on accident because I've got. Trust me, the move has been absolutely crazy. But we are riding tomorrow, Jason. I'm stoked, and I'm looking forward to getting out there. I keep telling myself that I want to keep chasing Jason down and try to copy some of his style, man. But he always ends up leaving me in the dust and like never never want to ride with me. I'm too slow for Jason, so I love riding with him though. And it's gonna be really fun to get out there, right, with him and Manny Fresh. If you haven't, if you're new to the channel, Manny's been a big contributor to the channel, and we've done a lot of cool projects together. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let's see if who else we got in the chat right now. We got Bunny Man. Why don't you compete in MX SX professionally? Man, yeah, you need talent to do that. And yeah, background, I grew up racing dirt bikes just like everybody else, traveling, doing the whole series in New England, all that other stuff, or whichever region you're from. We all kind of had the same stuff going on. And when it came time to like, hey, you want to make a big push at this? Do you want to, see if you can, ride faster and do better and maybe get a professional card? I realized I probably did not have the talent early on for that. And I decided to go to college and get a degree and do some other stuff. My talents lie behind creating motorcycles, not so much racing them really, really fast. But, I did a couple, youth A pro jams, and they were, did decent. Nothing to write home about, but yeah, you need talent, and that is something that I do not possess in comparison to some of these pros. And I think Jason can attest to that, man. Fire at Will, what's up, buddy? Thanks for checking in, man. We appreciate it. We're gonna see if we can get a guest on here pretty soon. Got some scheduling conflicts and stuff like that, so we're gonna get somebody on here, so it's not just me blabbing at you guys and talking your ear off about nonsense. So actually, I want to hear from you guys. We had a crazy race last weekend. What was the craziest thing that you guys saw from last weekend? Let me know in the chat down here. Send in your questions. Maybe I'll probably end up doing some trivia later for a grand prize or something. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the race last weekend. Like, did you think it was surprising who won? Do you think it was crazy who crashed? What was the most memorable crash? Did you like the track? All that stuff. Let me know. What your thoughts are and how you think the series is shaping up. Let me know in the chat, and we'll get some good conversation going. We'll stir it up a little bit. Fire at Will. Yeah, tried talking to Harley about that stuff about getting into a moto bike, but actually not working for them anymore. It was a great opportunity. I loved the experience that I got, but I'm working for an electric dirt bike company based out of Austin now. We do a lot of cool off-road products, and I'm having a good time with that. And they know I'm a moto kid, and I'm always bugging them for moto stuff. So they're probably sick of me, wanting to do moto bikes, and they have a really cool off-road bike that I really enjoy riding, and I hope you guys check it out at Vulcan EV on Instagram. They're really, really cool. And I have a blast with them, man. It's awesome. And fire, well, dude, honestly, I once again forgot to make my picks for this weekend like a dummy. I'm just again juggling 1,001 things. And yeah, last weekend, I honestly, most of the dudes I crashed, I would have ended up picking. So it's probably better. I'm probably better off not picking the team. That's how awful my fantasy has been in 2022. It's been horrendous. I will say in like 2020, it was pretty bad. 2021, doing better. 2022, the worst year yet. And I know my buddy over at Roto Moto is probably really disappointed in me because we talk a bunch about how, all the skills that I can utilize to get better. And it never works, man. It never works. Yeah, dude, fire at will. I'm telling you, man, I got to get better. I need reminders, man. You guys got to remind me, dude. Hit me up on Instagram and remind me to make my picks next weekend because I'm going to keep forgetting unless I have like some solid reminders, man, because it's too much going on, too much with the program and stuff, man. It's been absolutely nuts. So I want to encourage you guys again, if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button for the collective experience. Check out some of our other videos, man. We've got tons of videos, tons of vlogs. We did a ride day with Jason Lawrence and AJ. We did one with Aaron Plessinger. There's some stuff from Straight Rhythms a couple years ago. We've got a ton of videos, a lot of how-tos, a great video on how to get sponsored from the top riders in the sport, a video for Moto Parents starring Jason Lawrence's dad, tons of content. Share it. Tell your friends about it. Hit the like button. We want to make sure that we spread the word, get the community growing. And we want to continue to keep making great products. So let us know what you guys think about that stuff. Buddy, man, honestly, dude, I don't know why there's a rivalry between quad guys and moto guys. Like, if you're riding something and you're in the dirt, more power to you, man. I personally couldn't ride a quad because I had no idea what I'm doing, but I think it's all good, right? I mean, we're all playing in the dirt, right? In the same, relatively kind of the same stuff, man. Like, it's all this, it's all good. I enjoy racing regardless. And oh man, huge crash in the first turn. And Jet is ejected from the bike. Holy crap, man. He went tumbling. The kid's tough, man. The kid is absolutely tough. That is wild. I wonder who he got into it with to throw him that far. Holy crap. Did you guys see what happened? Who did he hit? That was absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're getting a replay right now. Looks like he's coming up the inside. And Cowie on the inside tucked, and then his front wheel hit Chiz's, and he did hit his head. And of course, freaking AJ Catanzaro's right there in the mix. God dang it, AJ. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, you can see 243 hit him, knocks him kind of into the back of Chiz, and he hits Brown a little bit too, and that's what gets him, man. And good job by AJ and Drake and stuff for hitting the binders, getting around him, and not running him over. Solid performance from those guys. But yeah, I hope Jet is okay, man. I think he looked like the bike was all right. Just kind of like knocked his head a little bit, and we'll probably see him, make his way into a transfer position. So kind of wild to see that, man. And look at Chiz, dude. Look at Chiz battling for the lead on that star bike. I will say it is a little weird for me seeing Chiz on a 250, but holy crap, man, this guy rides very, very well. And obviously Chiz is the vet, beyond vet. And Chiz always chizzes, but man, it looks like these guys, when they jump down to the 250s, they just have fun, man. They're enjoying the ride. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's because they can muscle the bike around a little bit better, or if it's just a little bit nicer of a power package, maybe a little bit more mellow and not as harsh. But holy crap, man, it's cool to see that, right? It's cool to see. And look at Jason in there. No quads. It destroys tracks. I do. So I will say I stand behind Jason. It's better. And I think most quad guys would honestly prefer it if they had their own track at Moto Tracks. If they had a quad track where it wasn't as tight, they had a bit more flowy corners, jumps were a little bit different. I think they'd actually prefer that. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not big on quads and dirt bikes being on the same track because it freaks me out when that happens. Yeah, it's a little crazy. Serena McChesney, is this a heat race? Yes, ma'am. This is I think hope you're, ma'am. I don't want to yes person. This is a heat race. 250 heat number 2, and Lawrence just got off to a big get off, and we're gonna see if he can come through and start charging, man, and get through there. Fire at will. AJ needs to cling to Jet right now and climb, dude. I agree. They ride together quite a bit, man. Like they're buds. They've got the Moto Academy together, and they do a lot of stuff together. So yeah, I mean, I know he's there, like watching him and stuff like that. So I hope he can get up there. And one thing that I just noticed, shout out to Luca Marsalisi. That is a rookie in 250 Supercross out there in a transfer spot. And this guy, most people kind of have him kind of sweep on their carpet a little bit and don't talk about him. Thinks he's coming in a little underrated, if you ask me. This kid has beaten star amateur riders on a non-star bike, and the kid is absolutely super lights out fast from the New England area. Good kid, hard worker. You never see him getting into controversy. Rides clean and just a hard fought, talented rider, and it's so cool to see that. I really hope he can continue to keep pushing and progressing and getting into transfer spots, doing great in the heat races and getting up there, because the kid deserves to be up there, man. He's a super good kid, and he rides awesome. So let's keep our fingers crossed for him. Let's see. Bunny Man saying that Jason quads do tear up the track, and look what track bands quads. They just need their own track. I think it's cool. Let's see. Them star bikes are like stock 450s. Jason, you're honestly right, man. I think the star 250s, dude, they would pull all day long, man. I still want my 250, Jason. So we got to make that happen, buddy. Buddy, man. Am I going to buy a moto track soon? I would love to buy a moto track. That would be cool, man. I love that's that's my bucket list items, to buy a moto track and be able to facilitate a cool facility for people to come ride at and do some cool stuff. Oh, bummer. We just saw Brown take a digger out of the whoops. What a bummer, man. I hope he's all right. I hope they get him up, and I hope he ends up being okay. But Chiz is out front looking really good, man. Heat race win on the books for this guy. That would be super dope, man. And he looks comfortable too. I mean, it's crazy how talented these guys are, man. You can put them in a change of scenery, and holy crap, you realize just how talented these guys are. And just like that, Lawrence is up to 5th. God dang, dude. 5th already for a transfer spot. That was very quick. And AJ's he's close, man. He's 11th. If he can get around Marsalisi and to Veriz, this could be a transfer spot for AJ. Maybe we'll see him make something happen in the LCQ if he isn't able to go through. But still, this is I talked about it at the beginning of the show. Incremental growth for these riders is very important as the rest of their competitors start to elevate the game as a whole. Every single rider that continues to improve themselves, something should be said, man. Hats off, because that's not easy to do. And Jet is just, well, now he's up to 3rd. Holy crap, dude. This kid is in a league by himself right now. It is absolutely mind-blowing just how fast he is at such an early age. Really, really crazy. Miller looks awesome. I agree. I think it's pretty dope to see Miller up there, man. He's a vet. He knows what he's doing, and he looks really good. Fire at will. Let's see. I'm at 2 to go. Chiz just came into view going down into the sand corner, and he's got Jet hot in his heels. So Chiz just went into the whoops. So we're gonna see what he can do with this, man. Jet is on a freaking tear. I wonder if Chiz can hold him off. I mean, I'm a big Jet fan, but dude, how cool would it be to see Chiz get one of these things, man? Get a heat race win. That'd be so rad. And what would it do for his confidence, man? You know what I mean? Like, that'd be pretty rad to see. Oh man, Jet made up time so freaking quickly. All right, we got 1 lap to go. Can Chiz do it? Can Chiz get around these guys? What's he gonna do? Just like that. Never mind. Lawrence did a 3 out into the corner on the inside, and holy crap, he was right there. Come on, Chiz, race him, dude. Oh man, this is looking really cool, dude. Chiz on the outside in the sand corner, using that Blue Crew power. Can he get it in the whoops? No, man. Lawrence is Lawrence is too fast. The kid carries so much momentum. And one thing that I see that Lawrence does too is when he does seat bounce or really try to get that lift from the rear end, holy crap, dude. Like he goes this way. I know that seems pretty, intuitive, but usually when you seat bounce like that, you go up. He's able to do what Stu does and goes forward, man. That's pretty rad. And look at this kid down on the start all the way to win a freaking heat race. Holy crap. How do you do that? Has anyone done that before? Have we seen somebody go from like pretty much dead last to first besides Stu and outdoors, like in a freaking heat race? Man, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. Holy crap. Damn, that was cool, man. Man, that's rad. Bunny man, see, I know a guy in Ohio selling a house with the MX track. Dude, if I had 100K, buddy, I would. I would. That would be cool, man. That would be absolutely cool, man. Oh man, that would be awesome. Let's see how much does it cost to put on an SX show? If you're talking about what I've got going on here, not very expensive at all, very, very affordable. It's just finding the time to do everything, man. That's the tough part. Finding time to get everything together and lining up guests and whatnot. That's the difficult part, man. But other than that, everything else is pretty simple. It's not too crazy, but growing anything it looks easier than it is. I'll say that much. Jason Jett is insane in the whoops, dude. He looks so good, man. It's just insane. Craig has done it. Oh, okay. Jason saying Craig's gone from first dead to first in a heat race, man. That's an incredible feat right there. I did not expect to see Jett come that far. I expected maybe a fifth, something like that, but not to go the whole freaking way, man. That is just absolutely nuts. That is crazy. So one question I have for you guys, who are you expecting to win tonight? Who do you think is gonna have the top step of the podium? Is it gonna be Jet? Is it gonna be Mcadoo? Is somebody else gonna come up there? Are we gonna see Tomac dominate the 450s? Is it gonna be Sexton this time? Is it gonna be somebody else? You think Bogle's gonna be up there? Let me know what you guys think. I want to see if somebody else is capable of winning, because we've really seen the same faces on the East Coast and there hasn't been that much parity for 250s, but I want to see if we can mix it up a little bit. I want to see who else can do something miraculous and pull some out of the hat, right? And show us a little bit of difference in these races week in and week out. I'd love to see something like that. I'd love to see a race where we've got 3-4 guys that could potentially win. That's always exciting to me as a fan. Plus, it gives us something more to talk about, right? We can start debating a lot more, and it's always fun when you get a chance to do that. Personally, I'd love to see Jason Anderson make more of a push on Eli Tomac. I'm a Tomac fan, but man, it's so cool to see a rejuvenated Jason Anderson racing on a Cowie that really should take him more time to get used to. Just revamping his name, revamping his ride, man. He looks so comfortable in what he's doing on the bike, the way he's able to get traction in the craziest of areas, and he's not really afraid to race at Tomac. Dude, to me, that's awesome. That is such a cool and refreshing sight, man. And it's super dope. I absolutely love seeing that. And Malcolm looks phenomenal. Malcolm looks really, really good, and I love seeing what Malcolm can do on the bike, man. I dropped weight, trained with Alden Baker. Love it, dude. It's so cool. Let's see. Firewell, did you guys see Bogle get whacked in the head by JB? Yeah, dude. So for those who didn't see, I think it was in practice where Bogle was riding on the side of the whoops on his cool down lap, I imagine, just assessing things. And JB, Justin Brayton, got a little bit wonky, a little bit cattywampus, as A-Ray says, in the whoops. Got over a little bit, and man, his bike went tumbling. He went flying, and the bike ended up smacking Bogle in the back of the head. A little hilarious, but also glad to see all those guys are okay and they're doing good. So it could have been a lot hairier. I'll be honest with you. These things get gnarly, man. Motocross is a very gnarly sport, man. So I'm glad to see that they were okay. And we're checking in to see if we can grab a co-host for you guys so you're not just hearing me babble the entire time. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who's your top 3 pick for this weekend, for this race? Who's your top 3 for 450s? Who's your top 3 for 250s? I want to see what you guys think, because my personal picks, I'll tell you after I see some. Mine are a little bit out there. I will be honest, as they always are every weekend. And again, if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like. We've got so much content on this channel that we've been doing for years. We've got stuff from Red Bull Straight Rhythm over the years, stuff from Private Shoots, riding with Jet Lawrence. We've got some stuff riding with Weston Pike, Aaron Plessinger. I mean, you name it. We got stuff going on. I think we had a ride with AC that we recorded. There's so much stuff on our channel that we'd love to you guys to be able to check out. We've got vlogs from just about every race over the years. We got past watch parties. We've got how-to videos, how to get sponsored, how to set your kid up for success. Starring Jet Lawrence's dad. We've got so many videos on this channel. Check it out. And hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share with your friends and family, leave us comments. We want to know how to make these videos better for you so that we give you the best content possible and continue to keep growing this great community. Also, don't forget, follow us on Instagram at The Collective EX on Instagram. We've got a lot of cool things popping off. And we want to make sure that you guys get involved. And one of the things we want you guys to be involved in is our internship program, which brings fans just like you and me behind the scenes, working with professional supercross, motocross, arena cross race teams in roles like mechanics, brand reps, gear reps, team manager roles, content manager roles, you name it. We've got a spot for you and what your interests are and what your talents are. And over 80% of our interns go on to work full time in the industry in some really cool jobs just like training AC and AP, working for teams like SGB Racing. So many great opportunities out there in our program. thecollectivexp.com. Get signed up. Send me a DM. We'll send you a promo code to save some money, and we'll get you hooked up like never before. Man, we've got interns just about every weekend that are doing amazing things, and we want you guys to be a part of it as well. So we're off for heat race number 1 for the 450s, and it looks like we've got a little bit of Mooskin up there, man, with Vince Freezy. It's never a surprise to see Freezy up there out of the start, man. He's got this stuff down, man. That guy could sell his good starts. Oh, it's got to be a millionaire, man. Who wouldn't want starts like Vince Freezy? And as I say that, Anderson goes right around him in the sand corner, and this is what I'm talking about. See, I just said it. The way that this guy is doing things on the bike, man, going three over and getting right next to Mooskin and getting traction on the inside. Like, dude, come on. Who else is doing that right now on a bike that they just got on? No one but Jason Anderson. It's so freaking rad, man. This guy is an absolute animal, and it's been so great to watch him this season. So just so you guys are know where I'm at, if I got to sync up with you guys, let me know. I'm at 449. Sexton just went over the finish line, and I think he's racing with is that Brees? And shout out to Brees, man. Such a good dude, and he's been really charging this season, man. It's good to see the 200 up there, making his way around the track and fighting for good spots. Now, Sexton is a very unusual case to me, man. He's super, super talented. I love watching Sexton ride. He's got one of the best styles I think we've seen. His fundamentals are they're A1, man. But he's missing that one ingredient to a championship, and that's consistency. And I want to hear from you guys. What do you think the consistency issue stems from Sexton? Is it fitness? Is it lack of bike setup? Is it just being a rookie? What are your thoughts on Sexton and the inconsistent rides he seems to have over the last couple of races? So Fire Rel saying, I got ET3, Mookie, and Ombre in the podium. Dino for a wild card in 8th. That is a solid pick right there. I would have to agree with the Tomac part. I think it's going to go Tomac, JA, and Mookie. So we're almost the same. A little bit of a mix-up. If I have to pick a wild card for 8th place, that's going to be tough. I got to go with, let me see, 8th place. I'd probably go with like a Mooskin, because he's had these like weird late race like mishaps almost. So I think he's a lot better than 8th, but I feel like that's where he's going to end up, just for some like small mix up or small crash or something that's going to happen, which is, if I'm going by a pattern, it seems like it's going to shape up like that. And look at Wilson, dude, in 3rd, looking super solid, man. How many Dino fans we got out there? I want to see all the Dino people Making some noise. Let's see. Firewell says, keep an eye on Stank Dog hanging around the transfer spot with the 2-stroke. Shout out to Stank Dog. We actually did a video on Stank Dog's 125. Check that out on our channel and our What the Pros Ride series. And man, that thing is crispy. That's one thing that you can count on Stank Dog for, is having the crispiest 2-strokes on the line. Those things are downright just masterpieces, and it's dope. It's so dope to see. Absolutely love it. Let's see. Serena Sexton is in his own head. It's an ego thing. I'd probably agree. I probably agree with you a little bit. Maybe it is a little bit of a mental thing. Jason's saying he thinks it's his age. I agree. I think it's just being a young kid, just trying to find his way in the sport. It could be that. Let's see. I got Mookie fever, man. I'm trying to will him high into the podium with my picks. I agree, dude. I think we all got Mookie fever, right? The kid's just absolutely talented, man. He's just so much fun to watch ride. What a personality for our sport. And I'm really hoping he gets that win soon, man. He's good for it. You know that he can make it happen. He's got the talent. He's got the fitness. I think it's just getting a really good start, getting out of trouble and making his way around the track and just controversy-free laps. That would be the ticket right there. That would be key for some successful rides, and I really hope it happens for him, because it makes for some great racing, right? Seeing the guy out there and not getting into trouble and crashing. And what was the deal with him and Anderson for like 3 races? Why were they even fighting? Like, do we even remember what the whole issue stemmed from? Like, Jason just hit him out of nowhere, like, and then he hit Jason. Like, what was that about? I personally like tight racing. I don't like it when guys are like slamming into each other and knocking each other off the track. Like, for what? It just makes for just so much of a pain in the ass to go through all that back and forth and jockeying for position and cutting each other's front wheels off. Like, it's just needless, man. It's just needless. Let's see. Serena saying Grandpa Earl. Shout out to the Grandpa Earl, man. What a hilarious video that was. I absolutely love doing fun videos like that. AJ and I did a couple fun ones, but nothing that crazy. That Grandpa Earl was absolutely hilarious. The only thing that I wish Dino did differently in that one was change his voice, because he literally sounded like Dino. So I bet you after a while, everyone around him kind of knew who it was. But yeah, that was absolutely funny, man. I love seeing that stuff. And let's see, we got a Dino Sexton little battle going on right now. That's rad. Absolutely love seeing that, man. And it's cool. When Dino has good rides and he gets some confidence underneath him, we see a different Dino, man. We see a Dino that is like the Dino from 10 years ago, dude. Just super talented, all over the bike, just right in the back of that thing, and just having fun, man. Just having a really good time. Oh, Mooskin goes down, and that allows Sexton to get a good run while Dino was blocked. What a bummer, man. But I mean, Dino doesn't lose any places, right? Lost 1 and gained 1, so he's still in that 3rd place spot. Shout out to Moran's out there, to Cross, Steinke. Shout out to all of our buddies racing. Jerry Robbins out. Bummer for that guy. Super talented kid. But yeah, keep an eye on Moran's and Cross, man. Those guys are so freaking fast. Such good dudes too, man. Really nice people. Love watching them ride. Let's see, Jason saying Fast Freddy finally started Maine. Yes, sir. Fast Freddy is where it's at. Good dude. Solid setup with the FXR kit. And if you guys haven't checked out FXR.com, FXRmoto.com, check them out, please. They have some of the dopest kits. They're big supporters of the collective experience and this watch party. Check out your local rep, Jason. Hit him up, Jason O'Connell, in the chat. He can be your local rep if you're down here in Texas. These guys are doing absolute phenomenal things in the sport. They're supporting their top level riders the same way that they're supporting their everyday customer, and that is like absolute royalty. Everyone I've worked with at FXR is just the nicest people. They treat everyone the same, and their job is to make sure that you have a great experience wearing their gear, and they get you hooked up the right way. Also, shout out to Flow Vision Goggles, Evans Power Coolant, Overshear Advice and Planning, and Intake Breathing Bands. Intake Breathing Bands are the little bands you see over the top pro riders' noses. They use that to open up their nasal passages and be able to get more oxygen into the lungs, which is what I need right now, dealing with allergies. and it really helps them out, and it really elevates their game. We recommend you guys check it out. And if you want some dope promo codes, check out the description in this video. You can see promo codes right now. Save yourself some money and get kitted the way that we get kitted and get treated like you're part of the TCE family. That was a good race. Cool to see Jason Anderson up there looking really solid. I have a lot of hope in this guy for this season, and I'm really, really hoping that he can make this a fight for Eli Tomac. And remember, Eli is like 42 points up right now on second place, and that's going to be almost impossible to overcome unless Tomac has some DNFs or something like that, which typically we haven't really seen out of a Yamaha. And Jason, I know you can attest to this, buddy, in the chat. Yamahas are almost bulletproof, man. So I think we would be very going against the odds. I'll say that, going against the odds in a big way if we were to say that Tomac would have a DNF or a mechanical or something like that. But it does happen. But that's pretty much what it would take right now for Tomac or for somebody to come up to Tomac in points in a significant way. Because dude, 42. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely crazy to think about. And we haven't had that many races, man. We're a little over halfway, right? And that's quite insurmountable. So he's almost got that's almost a 2 race gap on someone. So the guy can literally sit at home, count his money, and then come back and race when he wants to, which isn't too bad. Let's see. Well, does FXR offer sublimated names and numbers? Yeah, they do, but I think it's for their pro support or top AM support. Jason, correct me if I'm wrong on this one. They do offer sublimated, but I don't think it's offered to everyone. I hope I'm not lying. What's up, G Meyer? Good to see you, buddy. Love talking to Glenn. Big supporter of the program. We appreciate you, man. Checking in. Again, guys, let me know who you guys think is going to be your top 3 for tonight. I want to see the 250s and 450s. Let me know who your top 3 is going to be. And I'll throw out some moto trivia for you after we wrap up the heat races. I'll probably get off of this thing after the heat race, let you guys enjoy and enjoy the rest of the race. Enjoy the whole moto scene in Indy without my voice bugging in the background. But I wanted to make sure I at least hop on and chat with you guys because I love doing it every Saturday. I absolutely love talking moto, chatting with you guys, answering your questions, bench racing, and just talking crap, man. Love doing it. And I love the conversation that we have in these chats. And I want to continue to keep doing it every weekend as long as you guys are here with us. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate you guys helping to grow the community. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, check out our other huge catalog of videos on our channel. We want you guys to be a part of it. We want to know what you guys want to see in our videos as well. So check that out. Also, I'm going to ask you a question. Maybe this would be my trivia question, or not trivia, but just to see who all sent some gear, some swag, or whatever I can pull out of our mystery multiple boxes of free swag. Who has the littest kit or the dopest drip for this weekend? That means for the layman, who has the coolest looking gear this weekend? And I want to see something from everybody. Who do you think has the coolest gear this weekend in Indy? Apologies, the allergies are killing me. I'm not acclimated to Texas quite yet. So I personally, I'm absolutely loving AJ Cat's kit. FXR for me is always a standout, but I got to say either AJ Cat or Jason Anderson, man. Either one of their kits for me is the best. Let's see what's going on for the rest of you guys. What are you guys thinking? Jason, who was your favorite? Who has the littest kit in your opinion? Fire at Will, who's got the littest kit in your opinion? Glenn, let me know, man. Serena, let me know. I want to hear from all of you guys. Who do you think has the littest kit? Bunny Man, if you're still in here, who has the littest kit for this weekend? I want to see it. Let me know what you think. Let's see. Jason's saying on the San Diego custom LE gear only. I don't know, man. I don't know. I've seen some other stuff be sublimated. Or maybe what's offered to fans. Maybe it's something different than what you give your top guys, Jason. Maybe it's a little different. Also, shout out to Norin for getting in, Breeze for getting in, Starling for getting in to that main straight from the heat. Man, privateers this year are just doing absolutely incredible, man. Absolutely incredible. And check that out. Check out Norin, man. Dope to see Norin out there looking really good. And that FXR gear. Tristan Lane in there too, man. That's rad. Another FXR guy. I'm telling you guys, FXR is taking over, man. FXR is absolutely taking over. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Let's see. Glenn saying Mcadoo, huh? Jason saying Robin. Jerry does have dope kits. I will say that. I do love Jerry's kits, man. They're freaking rad. They're absolutely rad. Sick looking setup. And we got Barsha. One thing I want to ask you guys, what is the deal with this new gear being extra skin tight, man? Like I watch Barsha, I look at AJ, I look at someone like Max Volan. What is with gear being extra super duper tight? What is that? Why is it a thing? Why are they doing that? I don't get it. Is that the new wave? Am I old? Am I not understanding what's going on there? Because it's driving me insane seeing all these guys wear this super tight gear. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Do you guys like the trend? Because I can't hop on the trend, man. I'm too much of a thick boy. I don't know if I can pull it off like that. I might look kind of weird wearing all that skin tight stuff, man. But let's see. Gates drop and Mookie's got that hole shot going 3-3, separating himself a little bit. Ooh, going a little wide. That allows Cooper to get around. Oh man. Let's see if Mookie can get around him and get this heat race win. You got to be smart in this one, Malk. You got to be really, really smart. Does he do it? Got back around Webb. Okay. In this heat race, we've got Malcolm, we've got Webb, we've got Barsha, we got Tomac back there lurking, man. We got some heavy hitters in this one. And look at how easily that Malcolm and Barsha can just like seat bounce in 3 out of things. It is absolutely insane to me how easy they make it look. Let's see, Serena saying Mookie's gold helmet the other week. That was top. I definitely like that. I like that. Let's see. Seriously, man, I'm 280. They trying to make me look like an overstuffed sausage. Fire Will, I get you, brother. I get you. I feel the same, man. I feel the same. Miss pants over boots, LBZ gear. Jason, I know that makes me sad for you. I hope I don't see you rocking that old LBZ stuff, man. That's crazy. That was not flattering back in the day, man. That was crazy. I was not a fan. Tomac trying to make his push to the front already, man. And Malcolm looks like he's pulling up maybe a second over Barsha. But I will say, at any given time, Barsha can surprise you, man. Barsha can literally look like he's not really doing much one weekend, and then bam, he's the fastest guy on the track, right? Making his way forward. So you got to watch out for him. And what happened with Ray and Paulie? Holy crap. Is that Raper also? Oh man. What happened? What a bummer. Oh. Looks like, oh no, Paulie. No, dude. Oh, and A-Ray's fighting. Oh, man. Oh, they're going off to it. Let's go. Let's go, dude. Raper and A-Ray. Holy crap. A little bit of Weston Pike action right there. Oh, man. Were they throwing blows? What's going on with that? Jeez, dude. A-Ray is heated. Oh, man. That is wild. Again, sorry, guys. Excuse the allergies. That is absolutely wild, man. Definitely gonna get in trouble for that one with the AMA, man. They don't want people out there fighting, but that was still rad, man. I love seeing that shit. I don't know why, but dude, the controversy, I love seeing that. Look at Malcolm. Malcolm checked up a little bit. Oh, and Barsha got around jumping. Oh man, I hope that's not I hope he doesn't get dogged for that one, man. Oof, that's tough. We got to see what happens. That could be messy, man. That's one tricky part of Supercross is you never know. You always got to be extra cautious with that stuff. But if you're too cautious, someone can get around you, man. They could exercise a little bit of walking the line, I'll say. And holy crap, man, Barsha is just attacking these whoops. Let's see, where can we watch online? What's up, Blacklight? I have no idea where you can watch online, man. You gotta go to Peacock and get the app and watch it like the rest of us, man. Because yeah, you gotta figure that out, buddy. We can't show it live. That's definitely a no-no. Let's see, they're like magnets. Yeah, dude. Yeah, A-Ray's pretty beefy, Jason. He's not small, and that's cool. I actually like seeing that, man. Like I personally, I'm sick of seeing riders getting into like scuffles and then like they just start pushing each other. But dude, what I like to see is like if you can back that up, dude, and like all that BS you're talking and like throw some hands, that's kind of cool to me. Obviously, we don't want to see that in the track, but it's still pretty cool. And look at Webb's kind of in no man's land this year, man. I feel like he's maybe a step under Tomac and JA, but like maybe a little bit faster than the rest of them at times. And man, I'm just not seeing the Webb that we were used to seeing from a couple years ago, man. Usually he's so solid, right? Usually wicked fast and really comfortable looking on the bike, but it's a little different, man. It's a little different now. I don't know what the whole deal is now. And as we're watching Barsha and Mookie sort of jockeying for first and second, Tomac's coming like a freight train, man. And where he's really good is knowing where and when to pass. Like he can do that on a split second, man, where he's just like watching people and he could pull the trigger at any given second. And it's seemingly out of nowhere too. So that's the cool part. Cause usually these riders, they take their time, they size people up, they're doing this or doing that, just trying to see where they can make the move. But Tomac can do it anywhere, which is insane. That's a talent in itself, man, doing that stuff. And look, we've got him coming on the back of that Husky, man. It's like he's got a tow rope on Malcolm. And these whoops look super weird. Normally Malcolm's are really good in the whoops. And this year, I don't know if it's just me, if I didn't notice it, but does Mookie look like he's that same whoop expert that he normally is every year? Is it just me that's not noticing? Or because I feel like we've seen Sexton and a couple other guys kind of like best him in the whoops a little bit. And I'm not really seeing the Mookie from a couple years ago, man. I'm just crushing it in the whoops. I don't know. Mookie's he's got to pick it up a little bit, man. He's got to make that pass on Barsha and get it to stick, man. It looks like that Husky can't really turn under quite like the other bikes can. Come on, Mookie, get him in the whoops, buddy. They got a lapper in the way. We got the pass right there. But Barsha got him back, man. You can never be too careful with Barsha. And that's going to allow Tomac to get the spot. Look at that. Mookie got him back. Okay. So it's a 1-2 for Barsha and Malcolm, third for Tomac, huh? Kind of insane that race. That was a good one, man. That was a good one. I like seeing that. Good racing right there. Good racing. Okay, guys. So to the people that told me about their favorite gear kit, let's see. If I go through everyone, go through random. Let's see. Fire it. Well, hit me up on Instagram at the Collective EX, and we'll see. We'll get you a prize pack out for participating, guys. I'm gonna start giving stuff away every watch party. So please tune in and chat with us. Let us know your thoughts on these questions we're asking, and we want you to get involved, and we want to keep talking to people. So definitely let me know. What questions you guys want answered, and how we can make this better. So from there, I'm probably going to call it quits for this one. We definitely want to see you guys next week for Seattle, doing the same one. I absolutely love doing these watch parties. They are so much fun. And I want to thank you again for tuning in. Check out thecollectivexp.com if you guys want to go to the race and go behind the scenes with some of your favorite racers working in the industry and doing some really cool jobs. We can make it happen for you. Thecollectivexp.com. Check us out. Hit me up at the Collective EX on Instagram with your questions. Contact at thecollectivexp.com for email. We want to make sure that we get all your questions answered and bring you behind the scenes with us working as a professional mechanic, gear rep, brand ambassador, you name it, we can make it happen for you. Content manager, we can get you hooked up. And we've hooked up so many interns in the past, and they've gone on to do great things for the industry. We want to make it happen for you. Check us out. Check out all of our video libraries on our YouTube channel. So much stuff going on. We've got vlogs and we've got recaps and ride videos and so much more. Check it out. Hit the subscribe button, share the video, show some love, help us to grow the community. We want to get our subscriber count up so we can continue to keep doing more and more for you guys. And we absolutely love the participation, the support, and feedback that we get from you guys. Thank you so much for watching this one. This has been an absolute joy, an absolute blast. We're going to continue to keep doing these. So sit back, watch the race, enjoy, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Thank you, guys.